If I wanted to be a crypto millionaire in 2024, I'd start by memorizing these 3 rules. Don't lose money. Only ever risk $1 to make 2, and leave the leverage to the experts. Crypto's a game where there's a million ways to make $1 million, and if you master those 3 rules, you're 70% of the way to winning the game. And if you win the game, you make millions. Take this example. Here's a crypto project called Render. It's got a great idea and a solid team. Render solves real-world problems. They let people earn money off their computer's extra brain power. It's an easy project to be excited about, which is what happened. Render spiked in 2021. Then there was a sell-off, but it wasn't done yet because it climbed back up and down all throughout 2023 and 2024. Look at the chart and it seems like it could keep climbing from here. Time to make money, right? Possibly, but here's the thing. Render increased 1,000% from 2021 to now. Yet there are investors who bought Render here who still hold the token today, yet they somehow went broke instead of making those 1,000% gains. How? It's pretty simple. They broke one of the 3 money rules. If anyone got overexcited, invested more than they could afford, or nuked themselves with leverage, then these countless dips all throughout Render's journey could have just bankrupted them. No more opportunities, no more $1 million. And that's why stage 1 of making millions in crypto is mastering the basics. If you don't master the basics, you can literally take a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity like that and ruin it for yourself. Don't be that guy.
God, please, no!
Now there's even more value I'm gonna give you for free in this video. I'm gonna reveal how you can easily use investor psychology to game the world of crypto to your advantage. How to build the mindset that you need to make $1 million off of crypto. How to pick and screen low risk, high return coins. Plus I'm gonna sneak in 2 secret strategies I'm personally using to make massive profits in 2024. Because the truth is, once you know the fundamentals, your eyes will be open to the limitless ways to make $1 million in crypto. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give you one of those sneaky strategies right now. This is the only way to $1 million in crypto without actually having a strategy. You just copy and paste someone else's. The trick here is insider trading. Insider trading. It's illegal, unless you're the world's greatest investor, Nancy Pelosi, but it goes down all the time in the crypto world because, well, it's not actually insider trading in crypto because this is all public information. You just have to learn how to find the right information. It's super simple. Here's how it works. Find wallets that bought big into projects early, then rode them during a pump. If those wallets keep doing this over and over again, like suspiciously well, odds are they're either a developer or have some kind of insider information. But how do you find these wallets? You can use a tool like Deck Screener to find top traders on specific tokens. Look for big early buys. This will take a while, have patience when you do this. But when you found one, copy the wallet address and plug it into a tool like AlphaTrace. This will let you see the profit and loss and their win rate and all kinds of good information. Now, if the wallet has a huge positive P&L, a profit and loss, a huge profit and a solid win rate, copy it. Repeat its trades, profit. It can be that simple. I'd look for wallets with a 70% plus win rate and over $500,000 in profits. This is a brain dead, easy mode way to farm solid trades and climb to $1 million, but it doesn't end here. An even simpler way to do this is to follow trade signals from someone else who has a very high win rate. Look for someone with trades like this: 18% gain, 31% gain, 54% gain. Those are all recent trades from our members and coaches over in my trading group FINOVA, which means if you were a member last week, those gains would have been yours. On FINOVA, we have over 50 hours of crypto training videos, and we show you exactly what myself and other expert traders are buying and selling in real time. You can check out why our members are obsessed with our service, linked in the description. But just a word of warning, we sell out of new member spots every week. So if you want in, join now. Now let's talk about something a bit more traditional. It's been around for at least 2 million years when Australopithecus was walking around. This is mind games. On the surface, all markets, whether crypto or stocks, are measures of price. But in reality, they're measures of something much more irrational: emotions. This might sound like a problem. This might sound like an issue, but it's actually how you're going to make money in crypto, because it's possible for you to develop a rock solid mindset while simultaneously making money off the patterns and emotions of the crowd. Let's start with you. There's a key mindset that's needed for any crypto strategy if you're ever going to make $1 million, and it pairs perfectly with the 3 money rules that we discussed earlier. That's emotional resilience. Not many people have this, but it's totally trainable. If you've ever been sitting there watching a big trade of yours on the line and felt overwhelmed, you don't know for sure if it's going to win or lose, your heart is beating out of your chest, you don't want to lose this money, but it could, the opportunity opportunity, this is a bad place to be. You're not making rational decisions in that place, in that mindset. So here's an example. Beam is a gaming crypto that's got a lot of attention recently. It's a blockchain tied to the Avalanche ecosystem. They're doing exciting things. There's a lot to like, but take a look at this. Beam's all-time price has been jagged, consistent up and downs all throughout its lifetime. If you had a bad relationship to failure or you overinvested, any of these losses would have thrown you off of this solid project, one that has shown incredible resilience and earning potential for the people who are able to just invest and chill. Just chill or not invest too much. So how do you get your emotions in check? How do you stop feeling like a failure? That way you can be on the winning side of the market. If you can do that, you can be on the winning side of the market. I'll tell you what the best traders do. Two things. First, they train their emotions with smaller losses and smaller wins. They trade with amounts that aren't exciting to them at first to be able to eventually handle larger and larger trades with low emotion. No one's expecting you to be able to trade $10,000 right now and not think about it. Start with a couple bucks if that's what you can trade and not really think too much about. Almost everyone could benefit from trading with less money. And second, they only ever trade if they're confidently risking $1 to make 2. And the key word here is confidently. The only way to be confident that you're risking $1 to make 2 is by having a stack of wins that you can point to that prove to yourself that you know what you're doing and prove that in the long term you'll come out ahead if you just go ahead and continue your strategy. So you're building that confidence over time. You might be thinking like, that doesn't sound very easy to do. It's not. It's not supposed to be. It's making money. It's supposed to be the hardest game on the planet. You're trying to play the hardest game on the planet. You expect to be a pro day one. It just doesn't work like that. So start small, get your emotions in check, stack up a pile of wins that allows you to prove to you that you know what you're doing. And then once you've mastered yourself, you can take a look at everyone else and notice what the crowd is investing in. Keep tabs on narratives, keep tabs on emotional states that are trending. What you're gonna do is buy into people's fear and sell into people's greed. You've probably heard this before, but it's insanely important that you hear it again because most people, they buy during greed and sell during fear. You're not gonna do that. No. You're gonna spot narratives that are about to begin trending. You're gonna buy into those narratives before they start trending. And when I say narratives, that could even mean things like emotional states, like the market's about to crash. That is a narrative. That can be a narrative. Or a narrative could be categories that are about to get a lot of attention, like gaming, AI, or meme coins. If you keep a non-judgmental ear to the ground, you'll be surprised how possible it is to guess where society's preferences are trending. If you can guess that correctly, you can make a whole lot of money. If you don't believe me, next time you're browsing Twitter, pay attention to new opinions that you see popping up, and then write down your forecast as to how you think that might turn into a bigger trend in the future. Trust your gut and be non-judgmental, and you will be surprised how often you're correct about trends. It's no different for crypto. Keep that ear to the ground and certain things will pop up. They'll stand out and you'll begin to think like, there could be something there. Because typically things that trend, there's some truth in them that you notice, that you pick up on, and you can go, other people would pick up on that too. Now, maybe you've identified some narrative that you think is about to start trending. You can then use CoinMarketCap to find tokens within those narratives. For example, the projects I mentioned earlier in this video, Render and Beam, those both fit within trending narratives. SNEC is another token that I love. SNEC is a meme coin with a great team, great community, excellent branding, key assets for any project, also within a trending narrative. They've got resilient price action and plenty of room to grow, especially once we get this thing on a large SEX listing. And of course, for full transparency, I've partnered with SNEC to assist in brand direction, so I'm affiliated with that project. But this brings me to another sneaky way to make $1 million in crypto in 2024. I'll tell you this, then I'll tell you how to pick low market cap, high potential coins. The sneaky strategy is simply joining a crypto project and helping them. Crypto is growing. There are countless projects that need help and are willing to pay you to help them. This could be a few hours a week of work or a full-time job. If you have any skill, pitch that to small startup projects you like and try to be a part of it. This is exactly what I did with SNEC. I was searching for tokens that I thought could potentially do a 100x. Then I realized that I have a lot of value that I could bring to any crypto project. I like working and building things. You can do the same. Pitch yourself. Worst they can do is say no. And on that note, let's talk about how to filter through small projects to find the very best. Let's say you have 10 small crypto projects that have caught your eye. This could be for investing, for trading, or partnering with. I want to make it clear that there are a million ways to make $1 million in crypto. I'm giving you the zoomed out framework to figure out what is the best strategy for you. If you nail all these pieces in the framework, you can make $1 million. So you have 10 tokens. Next, put them into dropstab.com to get a closer look at the investors, the socials, and see how serious the project looks. If it's looking good, it's time to see if it's safe. Take your token to Vestlab and look through the tokenomics. Check out how the tokens are allocated to the community and investors. If it doesn't look fishy, keep on going. Check out platforms like RugCheck and CoinScan to see if it's a dirty contract that could potentially rug pull you. If it is, of course, get out of there. Don't invest in anything that is remotely shady. Also, make sure you check into the developer. Check out their history. Make sure they've never done anything scammy or shady in the past. If he has, get out of there. It's not worth it if there's a red flag. Plenty of other projects to check out. If it's good, move on to the next step. You could add in a phase about making sure it aligns with your personal tax saving strategy. For example, some people bias towards coins that are available on sites like iTrust Capital, because that means they can pay zero tax on their wins because they can trade within a retirement account. If you've never heard about that strategy before, I will link iTrust in the description. I think they're running a $100 sign-up bonus right now. Feel free to check them out. But either way, at this point, you might have found a solid token. It's time to check out where we are in the crypto greed fear cycle. See where market psychology is at. See if the coin is in line with narratives that you think are about to pump, and then start buying or trading or joining the project. Now, what if you're beyond the fundamentals? You've embodied the 3 rules of money. You have your emotions in check. You understand market psychology. You know how to pick coins. You're on your way to $1 million. Well, you better get to work. You got $1 million to make. Now, if you'd like to see these concepts I discussed today in action, check out this video on screen where I interviewed a trader on how he turned his last $26 into $2.7 million.